welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a combo because I realized that I've been doing quite a lot of like individual moves or groups of moves lately, but I haven't done any like combos or choreographies or flows. So I thought today would be a good day to do a short combo. This is going to be a top bar focused combo because I think that top bar is something that we don't work on a lot. Even just thinking of a beginner intermediate level combo for top bar, I was like, oh, what are some different moves I can do? I think that for beginner level, there's just not a lot of focus on top bar. It's more when we get advanced level and we're working with the span set, we're working on drops and rolls and things from the top bar that we start to focus more on the top bar. But you need to get used to the top bar first. You need to walk before you can run. So today is walking up to that top bar. It's going to be a short-ish combo. I think it's about 1.5 minutes altogether. Of course, depending on what speed you do it. I'm going to break down each individual move, and then I'm going to show you the whole thing all together. So let's go. Of course, we have to start any top bar combo by getting up to the top bar, and today I'm going to do that using a stag push-up, but you could also use a flying Russian or a trapeze mount if you prefer. Start by taking one foot and tucking it underneath the opposite hip. I've got my right foot, I'm tucking it under my left hip. Then I'm leaning my shoulders back, taking my free left leg, and hooking my heel on the top of the hoop close to the span set. Finally, I push with my bottom leg, I pull with my top leg, I hook my top knee, and I'm in my stag position on my way up to the top bar. If you want to, you could also straighten your leg here as a little extra flourish for this choreography. But finally, I'm going to bend that bottom leg, bring it through the center of the hoop, bring it up through between my arms, and then, and this is important, I straighten it before I hook it on the top of the hoop. Straightening the leg before hooking it will help your transition look much more clean and pretty rather than, oh, I'm just going to hook my leg now. Also, be sure that you're hooking your knee right with your knee pit on the hoop. A strong knee pit grip will give you a beautiful, strong hucks afterwards. Before we move on, here's that beginning element of the choreography one more time, but in real time. Make sure that as you're showing this stag position, remember that a stag is anything with 2 bent legs. You're also dropping your head back to elongate the line of your body. And there we are, we've made it to the top bar, so let's continue with the choreography. Once you've got both knees strongly hooked on the top bar, you're going to bring your arms back through the center of the hoop, take your shoulders and head down, and place the bar across your shoulders. You shouldn't have much weight on your shoulders here, just a little bit. Next, I'm going to replace my hands on the hoop and bring the hoop in front of me. I'm arching my back, I'm pushing the hoop away from my chest so I have a lot of space and a straight elbow in front of me. And I can place one hand in the center of the hoop, bringing my other hand behind me, making a beautiful line there. All together, up until this point, here's what we've got. We've got stag push up to the top bar, straighten the leg if you so choose, bring the leg through, straighten it, hook it on, bring the shoulders down, arms go back through the hoop is across the shoulders, grab on with the hands, push the hoop in front of you, bring one hand to the center and take one hand off in the back. Moving on, from there we're going to bring that hand that's free in the back through the center of the hoop and grab up high next to my knees. And then do the same thing with the other hand. When I place my hands on, I'm taking a moment here to arch my back and look out with my face. It's just a nice little position I'm adding in. Finally, I'm going to take off one leg. I'm taking off my right leg. I'm going to straighten it out in front of me. Once again, that's going to make the transition look pretty and clean. And then I'm going to bend my knee and feed my foot through to the back, bringing that leg all the way behind me and down. I'm arching my back once again. I'm dropping my head back and I'm presenting a proud chest. I'm really like pushing my chest forward and I'm in a stag position again. I've got 2 bent knees. Think about your toes of your back leg reaching towards your head. This is also another moment, as with any time you got one leg in the back bent, that you could take a moment to straighten your leg, add in a little variety of position there if you want. Finally, I'm going to do that transition in reverse by bringing my bent leg through between my hands, coming to the front, straightening my knee, and rehooking it on the top. Now we're going to move on to our challenge move in this combo. This is the most advanced move we're doing today, but don't worry, it is very doable. We're going to start the same way we did earlier by bringing the shoulders down, bringing the arms back through the hoop, and placing the bottom bar of the hoop across the shoulders. And then we do the same movement we just did by taking one leg off and bringing it around to the back. I've still got my other knee hooked on the top bar. Next, I'm going to reach that back leg up, bringing it to the span set and wrap my top toes around the front of the span set for stability. Once my toes are on the span set, I'm going to use them to help me balance as I slide my other leg down to place the heel on the top bar. Notice how much I'm arching my back here. Arching your back in this position is key. If I feel like it, I can take my hands off and do a little balance. I'm pressing my arms against the hoop. I'm using my feet for stability, so even though I'm balancing, it feels quite safe and secure. And finally, I'm going to place my hands back on the sides of the hoop, and I'm going to change my grip so I'm gripping the hoop from the front. The palms of my hands should be facing backwards. This allows me to slide my hips down, slide the hoop slightly lower on my back, and come into this high back balance. I'm choosing to cross my legs because I think that's a nice little flourish again for the choreography. And if I feel like it, I can take my arms off. Here's that section again in real time. I'm bringing the hoop in front of me. I'm not sure why I did this combo so fast. I feel like I did it slow to demonstrate for you guys, and then I was like, speed! Anyway, I'm rehooking my legs. I'm bringing one leg to the back, straightening it if I want to, bringing it back to the front, straightening it to hook it on again, coming down with the hoop on my shoulders and my arms behind the hoop, bringing that leg back through again to the back, same movement that I just did, reaching up for the span set, wrapping my toes around the span set, sliding my opposite leg down to the heel, and releasing my arms if I want, arching my back. And finally, replacing my hands, changing my grip, sliding my hips down, and crossing my legs. If you do choose to cross your legs, you're going to have to bend one leg. That's just physics. And finally, here is the whole thing from the beginning. I'm going to start with my stag push-up by tucking one leg under, hooking the other leg on top, pushing up, and coming into my stag, straightening my leg if I want to, bringing the leg through, straightening it, rehooking it on the top bar, shoulders down, arms back through the center of the hoop, and then pushing the hoop in front of me, one hand in the center, one hand off, bringing that hand off through to grab up top next to my knees, leg off, leg behind, arch the back, we're in that stag position again, or straightening the back leg, bringing it back through the hand, straightening it, rehooking it, coming back down to my shoulders, taking the leg off again, bringing it behind again, reaching up for the span set, wrapping the toes around the front of the span set, sliding down to the heel, and doing my balance with or without hands on the hoop, re-grabbing the hoop, switching my grip to grip from the front, sliding my hips down, sliding the hoop onto my back, and coming into back balance. Congratulations, you did it! I hope you enjoyed working up on the top bar. I think the top bar is really fun because it's just another element of the different moves that we can do on the hoop. And it's also fun to be a little bit higher. I know it can be scary at first to be a little bit higher, but once you get used to it, I think it's quite fun. Like I've said before on this channel, I also think it's really important to use all three major areas of the hoop. You've got top bar, you've got the center of the hoop, and you got below the hoop. And in any choreography, in any act, in any number, it's really important to use all three of those areas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little slice of choreography today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel because we're doing stuff like this all the time, as well as individual move tutorials, as well as me talking about stuff in the aerial world, what it's like to be an aerialist and work professionally. So yeah, please do subscribe. And I think that's pretty much it. So with that, I will see you guys next time.